This video illustrates the principles of GDPR and the requirements of the school. These are detailed further in Article 5. The first principle is that schools must process all personal data lawfully, fairly, and in a transparent manner. This means that schools need to have a legal basis for processing personal data. Their processing activity must also be transparent and understandable to data subjects. The second principle limits the processing of data to the purpose for which it was gathered. Schools can therefore only use the data for the reason it was collected. The third principle limits the storage period of the data to the amount of time that it is required. This means that schools should only hold data for as long as they need it. This includes the retention of records for set periods of time to meet legal requirements. The school should have a retention schedule that captures the various periods for retaining pupil and staff records. Data quality is an important principle of GDPR that requires schools to keep personal data as accurate as possible whilst it is being processed. The school is responsible for correcting any inaccuracies found in the data. Data minimization puts a requirement on the school to only collect the information that they need to undertake the processing activity for which it is being collected. The principle here is for the schools to avoid collecting any data that it does not need. The principle of information security includes physical records such as hard copy personnel files, as well as digital files such as records held on Simmons. Schools must ensure that any risk of personal data being lost or accessed by an unauthorized party are minimized wherever possible. This normally means that hard copy files are secured in a lockable cabinet and digital files are held on an encrypted network with tiered levels of protected access. Overarching all of these principles is the accountability of the school as a data controller. Schools gather, process, share and control personal data. As such, they must have a robust process and procedure in place to ensure it is processed and secured in line with the principles of GDPR.